welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Magic taking on the Pelicans. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on... Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Gordon, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Now here's Ball. The pass to Holiday. Pass to Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. That one off the back iron and out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Vucevic to the middle. And here's Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ingram with it. Isaac picks him up. And Favors kicks to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Fultz looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier goes in. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And that one's good. Williamson. The Magic trail by 4. Fultz with the ball. Isaac passes to Fournier. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Fultz kicks to Isaac. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Vucevic. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 4. Holiday with it. Defended now by Fournier. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Shoots over Ball. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. And it's Williamson missing. And Orlando has possession. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And slam dunk by Ingram.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Now Fultz. Outside Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingram wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Ingram's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Fultz against Ball. Shot to stop the run. Fultz no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Zion Williamson. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the small forward. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans leading by 14. Inside, it's tipped. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
This is what you admire about Carter Williams, the way he glides up the court in transition, knowing exactly where he needs to be.
Right side, Redick launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And sort of a hired gun, Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Jackson kicks to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Over Carter Williams. Orlando grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Ross. It's tipped. They retain possession. A second chance effort. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Back to Hart. Augustine with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. Bamba's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 15. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Magic have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bamba's shot is off. Here's Hart. Carter Williams covering. New Orleans moving it around. Redick with the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot goes in.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Pelicans leading by 15. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Jackson finds Redick. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Okafor. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And it's Gordon missing. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Hayes the pass to Hart. 13 feet away. They get it back, but he recovers it. Outside for Redick. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for DJ Augustine. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. To the paint, Okafor with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
It's Fournier on the wing. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 17. Ingram up top. He has 7. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's Orlando's ball. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line, shooting 2. Evan Fournier.
First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. The Magic trail by 15. And here's Fultz. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Ball dishes to Favors. And the basket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Right out of the gates, it was New Orleans setting the tone. Their exceptional focus.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Fournier. Gordon with it. Favors picks him up, and no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
So he gets them both. Pelicans leading by 11. To the inside, Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Fultz. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fultz finds Gordon. Now Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Down low, Ingram with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the dunk by Williamson.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Isaac. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross. To the paint. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Second shot opportunity.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Outside, Redick drills it from outside. Redick's got 6.
You have to be aware of JJ whenever it's a pick and roll. His movement off the screen is outstanding.
And it's in there. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Holiday looking for an opening. And the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
That's tipped. Hayes with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Hayes throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And Holiday throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Augustine. Drops in the layup for 2. Augustine's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Inside, stolen by Bamba. Now here is Augustine. He has 6. Count that one. He's got 8.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Holiday with it. Bamba picks him up. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Gordon subbed in for Augustine. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Williamson. Ennis kicks to Vucevic. Isaac outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Ross. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ingram's checked in. Holiday against Fultz. Lobs it up there for Ingram.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Up top, Fultz. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, their backcourt, Ball and Redick. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melli. And it's Okafor in at the 5. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
From deep, Fournier pulls it down. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. Got that bucket in no time at all. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Fultz proving to be a dependable shooter of the basketball. I love his shot selection. He is a pure scorer.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against New Orleans. That one is off.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Favors is checked in.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Pelicans miss again. The Magic trail by 11. From the low block, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition, a gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
Here's Ball. Here's the pass to Melli. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Gordon up on top. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. Tips it, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now the feed to Redick. Over Gordon. The shot by Redick, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And it's Ball penetrating. Favors. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It takes a lot of skill to get whacked and still complete the basket. Luckily, Favors is a super talented player who does this regularly.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. Pass to Ross. He feeds it to Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Volts kicks to Ross. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Magic trail by 10. Gordon finds Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Shoots from the baseline. Tries again. And Vucevic with the layup.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
To the middle. Stolen by Gordon. Favors against Vucevic. Cross in the corner. From the arc. Gordon inside. Dishes it to Fultz. Good D by Williamson. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Passes to Favors. Outside, ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Aminu, the pass to Awandu. And Aminu kicks to Awandu. Just 5 on the clock. Ennis with the ball. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. From 20 feet out, off on that one. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back. It's time for the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Offline with his 3. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. And the layup falls. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Lobs it up for Favors. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. The pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Goes back up. Jackson misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Holiday, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Jackson against Jones. The dish to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Ingram attacking. Good on the shot.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the left side wing. Anderson finds Brooks. Outside, Jones. Outside for Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Now Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Gutterich. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jackson with it. Jones covering. And that one's good. Ingram.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Jackson. Offensive rebound. That one falls. Jackson's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Stolen by Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take Clark. He's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Melly. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Anderson outside. Jones drives in, taken away by Hayes. And up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Clark. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the break. And there's Williamson on the assist from Redick. Williamson's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Clock at 6, and it's good. 2 points.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Redick. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. Morant against Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday goes in, and Hayes throws it down.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And Memphis making a change here. Enslow's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Favors comes in for Williamson. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Morant. Lets the three fly. Pelicans with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
That one good for 2.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Brooks comes in for Melton. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Drew Holiday. Count it, good. Ingram's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To stop the run, and Jackson finishes inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Snatched away. 3-on-3. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Sweet finish on the alley-oop. Ingram extending that time to throw it down.
On the wing, Winslow. Jackson in the corner. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for Josh Hart. No coverage that time. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside, Jones.
Hit me, I'm open.
It's good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And here is Ball. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ball against Winslow. Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jackson's got 13 points.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. He's off on the first.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And here's Brooks from outside. Favors with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 11. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
The 3 from Morant. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Now here's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Doesn't go for it. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Valanciunas with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Brooks kicks to Morant. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
With the shot. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second basket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Right side Jackson. Back to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Morant. Again, the Pelicans score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant passes to Winslow. Morant against Ball, taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop, and it's good for 2. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. The three from Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. Pushing it up. Jumps up. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Brooks outside. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Jackson. 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. The feed now to Winslow. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing. But they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's Morant. He has 7.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's New Orleans, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And yes, it's good.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the pass to Melton. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Jackson dishes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Passes it to Melton. Jackson against Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Redick for 3. Kept alive. Here's Hayes. The layup off target. Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Clark for 3. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 22. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Melton passes to Gutterich. Memphis moving it around. Out to the right wing. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Melton. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pelicans ball. Checking in for your Grizzlies. Gorgie Dang.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Alexander Walker. Can't get it to fall. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Left side Jackson. And it's Clark in the corner. From deep. And another miss by Memphis. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The shot's good from Hayes. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Clark for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jackson passes to Okafor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Okafor. Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. The Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
It's Anderson with the drive. Outside for Jackson. Okafor grabs the miss. New Orleans dictating the flow. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. More right side to the paint. by Okafor.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And another miss by Memphis. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-4 run. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Moore outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Each one more staying aggressive right now on the offensive end and drawing some fouls.
That's good from Moore.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Allen outside. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Allen. From outside the arc. Misses. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't.
Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And here we go. Williamson heading. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, here's Garland. The pass to Drummond. Love against Williamson. Shot, high post, and that one's good. Love. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Over in the corner, Williamson. That shot missing. Good D by Drummond. And here is Garland. Passes it to Love. Inside. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Sexton with it. Favors picks him up. The drive by Love. Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Kevin Love.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Drummond with it. He kicks to Love. He dishes it to Garland. He feeds it to Drummond. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Yep, it counts.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Now, here's Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
To the middle, and stolen by Favors. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And New Orleans also making a change. Melly is checked in for Williamson. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Nance in the high post. Right wing, lock at 6. Garland the pass to Nance. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Ingram. Over Porter. Again, the Pelicans score.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Garland with it. He's covered by Ball. And the shot goes down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Ball. Pass to Melly. Back to Ball. Nance with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Nance. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sexton. From deep three-point range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now the pass to Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. At the elbow, it's Drummond. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Right side Holiday. There's Ball with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Yeah, and Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter, and it's Osman in at the small forward. Here's Hayes. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Hayes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Here's Windler to the paint, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Hart. Lays it up off the glass. Hart's got his first 2 points. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jackson against Porter. Passes it to Osman. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Love. 6 points for him. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
No good on the second free throw. Stolen by Thompson. Love against Williamson. Here's Thompson. Pass to Windler. Love right side. But they'll get another chance. Tipped away and stolen by Redick. Here's the break. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Hart, guarded by Porter. It's Redick on the wing. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Osman. The Pelicans make their last shot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get it back. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Love. Colin Sexton comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Now, here's Ball. After Colin Sexton's miss. Ball, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Drummond. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Here's Windler. He's covered by Ingram. Windler's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 7. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The open look here for Sexton. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Ball. Williamson trying to free himself up. Ball, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pelicans have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closely, and he converts the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, Kent. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point. Now, here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Love kicks to Sexton. The feed to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
The drive-by Ball. This one for 3. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Garland kicks to Drummond. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Here's Ball. Yes, that goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
All going up court. Here's Williamson. Poke loose.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Love with a wide open look. And again, it's Cleveland.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now, here's ball. D right on him and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Nancy's checked in for Andre Drummond. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for ball. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jackson. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Feeds to Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Now Nance to the wing on the left. Now here's Garland to the inside. Love. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Favors kicks to Ingram. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Favors trying to break free and slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep pace with, just blowing past whoever dares to try and stop him.
Sexton dishes to Love. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. Basket counts. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Left side, Love. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. New Orleans leading by 5. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From the corner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Garland kicks to Love. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Charity stripe shot. And that one hits back iron. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Williamson in the post. He's going up against Love. Favors can't get it to go. Here's Sexton. It's good.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pelicans ahead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Garland. Tristan Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
The drive-by ball. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. He feeds it to Drummond. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Hart. Up and in on the layup.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And so here's Cleveland. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Windler. And another miss by Cleveland. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Melly.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Matthew Dellavedova. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Dellavedova. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Favors. Count it. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Ingram. Goes up to the stripe. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
It's Drummond, high post. He's guarded by Favors. Here's Love. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Here's Holiday. Williamson trying to free himself up. Holiday gets the bucket, and the Pelicans lead by 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Garland dishes to Drummond, and the shot goes in.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Favors. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. Here's Sexton. Now here's Garland. Covered by Reddick. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Osman the pass to Drummond. To take the lead. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Now here's Williamson. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Reddick against Sexton. Love outside. Yes!
Man, this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Holiday dishes to Favors. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Sexton has it in the corner. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Holiday finds Favors. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded by Love. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
5 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Fultz. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Ingram with the steal. Williamson with it. Isaac picks him up. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fultz against Ball. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Ball. And they're pushing it up. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And it's the Magic's ball. 6-point game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Gets the front of the rim and out. The Pelicans have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
For New Orleans, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Ingram wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Fultz. Over Ball. Ball with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Here's Vucevic. Pulls up, out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. So for the Pelicans, Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Redick is in the corner. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Drops in the tray. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact. when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Here's Augustine, and now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here's Hart. Down low, Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Ross, off the left rim and out. Pelicans leading by 17. To the middle. Jackson passes to Melly. Back to Jackson. Pass to Melly. Just 5 on the clock. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Here's Reddick. Off the inbound, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Okafor, the pass to Hart. Reddick surveying the D. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 15. Inside. Bamba kicks to Ross. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
To the paint. Stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And the wide open shot from Reddick. And the three off target. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 13. Gordon finds Bamba. Back to Gordon. The pass to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Pelicans, Ingram, he's checked in for Reddick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for James Ennis. Here's Hart. Kicks it to Okafor. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
So it's the Pelicans now. Passes to Ingram. Three-pointer. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 13. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Josh Hart. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And Holiday, here we go. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And finished off by Fultz.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. 58 seconds left here in the second.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Ingram outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Augustine from outside. The rebound by Holiday. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Favors. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Magic trail by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Augustine with it. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Favors. The drive by Williams. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And so it's New Orleans holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Fournier, and that one drops.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Fultz against Ball, and then Favors with the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Fournier rejected by Ingram. Ball against Gordon. And the dunk by Williamson. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Favors. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Gordon with it. Now defended by Williamson. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ennis is checked in. Pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ennis. Stolen by Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Fournier against Redick. And Fournier kicks to Ennis. The putback. The rebound by Holiday.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for James Ennis. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Ross dishes to Fournier. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When you're guarding Fournier, you just have to be really careful. I mean, he's an uncanny player who's talented and really good at drawing contact as he goes to the rim.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Holiday, the pass to Redick. Good. Redick's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And they double up Gordon to the paint. Back to Fournier, taken away by Holiday. And here comes the break. Here's Hayes. His three-pointer's off the mark. So it's Orlando now. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without Smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Shoots from 8. Uses the glass to drop it in. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Redick for 3. They get it again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
For Orlando, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. And I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7. And so it's New Orleans in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3. He gets that one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside ball. And that one good.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Ross dishes to Gordon. And it's Ingram with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
No good with the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Ingram missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Lobs it up for Favors.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Fultz with the ball. Favors picks him up. And it's Vucevic missing. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Melly passes the ball. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz looking around. Ball's knocked loose on the wing. Gordon feeds it to Vucevic. Shoots over Ball. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists in the game. Isaac against Ingram. There's the triple. And Favors kicks to Ingram. They get the rebound. It's Ingram on the wing. And the 3-ball is good.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Favors finds Ingram. Shoots over Isaac. Ingram can't get that one to fall. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Ingram passes to Favors. Here's Melly. For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the basket by Gordon.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. New Orleans, the Big Easy. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ball. And the dunk by Williamson. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Valanciunas, good.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. About a minute played so far here in the first. The drive by Brooks. Morant outside. Brooks kicks to Winslow. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Morant against Ball. Williamson outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Puts it up from 12, and another basket for Memphis.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass.
With the ball in his hands, Ingram showing he's more than capable.
Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Winslow finds Jackson. Back to Winslow. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Winslow.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Ball dishes to Ingram. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. For 3. Ingram can't get that one to fall. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brooks. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dillon Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Hart. Brooks covering. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Clark. The kick out to Anderson. And stolen by Redick. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Here's Jones. Anderson outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Anderson. Clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Jones trying to get open. A nice shot by Anderson.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hayes, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Gutterich, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jackson against Jones. Left side Jackson. He kicks it to Hayes. Over Clark. The shot's good from Hayes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. Here's Jackson. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Jackson passes to Okafor. Over Clark. Misses off the right iron.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies making the shot. Down low, here's Okafor. It's Clark with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, who's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Now here's Winslow. Ingram with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Winslow. Here's Morant. And it's denied.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Boss length. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Here's Ball. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Melton passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Stolen by Jackson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Kicks it to Valanciunas. And the pass to Winslow. Off with the layup. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Morant passes to Melton. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Out to Morant. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Williamson, the pass to Okafor. Here's Ingram. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Winslow. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Here's Melton, guarded by Holiday. Valanciunas inside. He's against Okafor. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ingram. Three-pointer. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor, and Hayes subbed in for Zion Williamson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 10 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday attacking, and he comes up with the deuce.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Passes it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Hayes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had... That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Holiday kicks to Favors. And here's Holiday. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break, Memphis. Gets a hand on it. Favors with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, once Williamson gets downhill, late contact is going to have no effect at all.
Pass to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the score by Memphis.
You can make the case this is Ball's best skill, a phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Morant looking around. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Hart. Outside, Reddick. Now the pass to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Clark following the score by New Orleans. Right side Jackson. Excellent D that time from Jones.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clark, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Jackson kicks to Hart. Tries from 16, and Hayes throws it down.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Melton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clark inside, covered by Hayes, and that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Reddick. Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And then Clark slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And he makes that one. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Anderson. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 17. It's stolen by Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hart, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And that one's good by Clark. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson with it. Here's Hayes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday at the 1 and Reddick at the 2. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And J.J. Reddick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for J.J. Reddick. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in. Brooks the pass to Winslow. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And so here's Memphis. Following the score by New Orleans, Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
And here's Jackson after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Brooks outside. Jackson passes to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's an 18-point game. Out to Favors. Back to Williamson. Over Jackson. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Memphis with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Morant outside. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, can score in many different ways.
Morant against Ball. Ingram left side. Over Winslow, and that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
Brooks outside. He kicks to Winslow. Brooks outside. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. But they get it back. The 3 from Morant. Ball with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Now here's Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Morant with another miss. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Ingram.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
The three from Morant. Favors with the rebound. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Here's Williamson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Garland dishes to Sexton. To the middle. Drummond passes to Sexton. Clock at 6. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. Favors can't get it to go.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership, and personally, he had one of his more productive years overall. What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Here's Ingram to the paint. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Sexton's shot is good.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact. He has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Passes it to Sexton. Wallace with it. Over Williamson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Delivering as much punishment as he receives. Zion is a scary sight coming at you.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. It's intercepted. To the inside. Melly. Holiday trying to free himself up. The shot from the low post is good.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
The drive by Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Drummond. There's the dish to Porter. Back to Drummond. And here is Garland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Feeds it to Drummond. Over Williamson. They grab their own miss. Down low. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Outside, Sexton. Inside. Here's Drummond. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
Drummond dishes to Thompson. Back to Drummond. Here's Windler, guarded by Jackson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Okafor finds Ingram. Thompson with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Now here is Dellavedova. The pass to Porter. To the paint. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. Back to Thompson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Ingram. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Nance. Taken away by Hayes. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick's got the ball.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Dellavedova, the pass to Windler. There's the feed to Thompson. And stolen by Favors. One-on-one fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Garland dishes to Thompson. And Sexton has it in the corner. He's looking for Love and finds him. To end the run. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Outside Ball. Williamson against Thompson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Here's Sexton. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Over Hayes. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Here's Osman to the inside. Misses in close.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the rejection by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Thompson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And that'll do it for us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. There's Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans leading by 17. Ball with it. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted #2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. And stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. For three, Ingram. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Ball. And the Cavaliers making a change here. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Maybe crossing up the defense there. It didn't look like they were playing Favors to drive.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Windler. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Drummond. Nance outside. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Drummond. The offensive rebound. Pelicans leading by 20. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Here's Garland. Count the basket.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And here's Jackson. It's Ingram on the wing. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Passes to Windler. And here is Drummond. He's covered by Favors. Drummond passes to Garland. 2 on the clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here is Holiday. And it's Okafor missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good work there as it goes.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Holiday looking over the floor. To the middle. And Favors kicks to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Now Ingram. Got a hand on it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Windler with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Porter against Ingram. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Porter.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets in.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Melly. He's guarded by Love. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. Love dishes to Thompson. Back to Love. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Garland. From deep. That shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Osman. Out to Thompson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. Hart the pass to Melly. Back to Hart. No good. Shot missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 17. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Osman the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman. There's the pass to Garland. And Thompson kicks to Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the wide open shot from Redick.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Ball against Love. Ball kicks to Hayes. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Garland. It's blocked. Thompson passes to Love. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Garland. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Dellavedova dishes to Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Ball kicks to Favors. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Outside, Sexton. Thompson, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Kicks it out to Love. Another shot. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Favors.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zion Williamson.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
For 3, Ingram. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Osman kicks to Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Ball with the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lets it go from deep. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.